Hello. Today I'm going to show you an activity that I created based on the All Sports Golf Battle video from the famous YouTubers Dude Perfect. This activity is for grades 4 through 12. The equipment that I use is a football, tennis racket and tennis ball, a soccer ball, a frisbee, a pillow polo stick and ball, and a hula hoop per group of 4. Here is the setup that I use. Each group of 4 will have their own hole to compete on. The more space you have, the better. I like to do this outside on a field where I have plenty of space. Each student will have a role at their hole. One student is going to be attempting to go. Another student is the caddy. The third student is the equipment retriever, and the fourth student is the spot marker. The objective of this activity is to get a piece of equipment from the starting position inside the hula hoop with the least amount of attempts as possible. Once they use an item, they cannot use it again unless they have used all the items. So in this example, the green student goes first and chooses the soccer ball first. They kick the soccer ball and it lands and stops rolling. The blue student is the spot marker, so they go and stand where the ball stopped. The yellow student is the retriever, so they get the soccer ball and return it back to where all the equipment goes. Now the green student chooses another piece of equipment and moves up to where the blue student is to start their second attempt. So in this case, the green student chooses the tennis racket and the tennis ball and moves up to the spot. Here, the green student hits the tennis ball as far as they can. The blue student then goes and marks the spot where the ball is. The yellow student retrieves the tennis racket and tennis ball and brings it back to where the equipment goes. And now the red student is going to bring a piece of equipment that the green student calls out for to the next spot. So in this case, the green student moves up to their spot and decides that they want the frisbee. The red student grabs the frisbee and now brings it out to the green student and returns back to their position. The green student takes the frisbee and throws it as far as they can. Now everybody repeats their process. So the blue student goes and marks the spot. The yellow student goes and grabs the frisbee and returns it back to the equipment pile. The green student goes to their spot. The green student wants the football, so the red student now brings the football to the green student and returns back to their spot. The green student then throws the football as far as they can, getting closer to the hole. The blue student marks the spot. The yellow student retrieves the football and brings it back. The green student moves up, and now the green student wants the pillow polo stick and ball to try to putt into the hula hoop. The red student then returns back to their spot. The green student now is trying to putt and makes the ball inside the hula hoop. It took the green student 5 attempts to get a piece of equipment in the hula hoop. Now, if the student used every piece of equipment but still hasn't made it to the hula hoop, they will then repeat the order that they have used the equipment in. So in this case, the green student used the soccer ball first, so their next piece of equipment would have been the soccer ball. Then they would have done the tennis racket, then the frisbee, then the football, then the pillow polo stick. Now that the green student has finished their turn, every student will switch roles. So in this case, the red student now becomes the person going. The yellow student is now the caddy. The blue student is now the equipment retriever. And the green student is now the spot marker. You can repeat this rotation until the class period is over, or you can have the students, after they've done one turn, move on to the next hole, and every group moves one hole over. This is a good cumulative activity for the students to do at the end of the year when they've learned all these sports skills. I hope you like this activity, and please subscribe for future phys ed videos.